Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name's Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer two of the most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are, do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes, and yes, we will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website, yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're looking for, you can input some numbers, adjust the filters, find something that works for you, then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our BMW 530e M Sport, presented in carbon black metallic paint. This is BMW's petrol plug-in hybrid version of their extremely popular 5 Series. So you've got a 2-litre petrol engine working in tandem with a 9.2 kilowatt hour battery pack, producing 252 brake horsepower overall. There is a home charger included, which will charge the battery from 0 to 100% in just 174 minutes, giving you a maximum of 29 miles. This is an NEDC claimed figure, so of course this will vary with your drive style and road conditions. So this car's really handy for a short trip to work, a trip to the shops, or the school run, where in theory you could do all these small commutes and never actually touch the petrol tank. That being said, this is still the M Sport version, so you're getting a handful of BMW's best features for this generation of 5 Series, starting with the M Sport Plus pack. The M Sport Plus, or the M Sport Pro in other generations, is a £2,000 add-on, giving you rear privacy glass, so we can see a slight tint to the windows from the B pillar backwards, an M rear spoiler, which I'll show you in just a second, upgraded Harman Kardon surround sound system inside, and then down here, my favourite part of the pack, the upgraded and unmarked 20-inch diamond cut V-spoke alloy wheels with blue brake calipers just behind. What do I mean by unmarked? There's no signs of curbing, no scratches, no scuffs on any of these alloys. They're all in fantastic condition. So let's have a hop inside. Let's open the car first. There we go. So inside we're greeted by the upgraded ivory white Nappa exclusive leather seats, similar to the ones you find in the 7 Series actually, so they're extremely luxurious and just have that premium feel to them. These are the comfort seats too, so they've got an electric adjustment found down here with an extendable leg cushion, extra thigh and back support too. Then these front 2 seats can be, well, they've got memory mode, that's found on the inner door panel, so 2 different memory modes. The front 2 seats can also be heated. The driver then has a leather-wrapped multi-functioning steering wheel, which can also be heated. That's found just down there. You've got paddle shifters for switching it into your manual mode, so it is a semi-automatic transmission. You've then got cruise control, your speed limiter, your voice control, hands-free buttons, and multimedia buttons for your digital cockpit and in-car entertainment system. Here's just one of the speakers for your Harman Kardon surround sound system. Another one is down here. Up above, you've got an opening sunroof with a sunblind. I'll show you how that works in just a second. And then dotted around the rest of the interior, you've got this hexagonal aluminium trim just to break up the ivory white. So in the middle console, you've got your 10-inch infotainment display. This is the upgraded Pro Nav, so that you've got a wider and touchscreen iDrive display. Let's have a hop inside and I'll show you some of the features on here now. So we've got keyless start, which is just found here. As I've said, it is a touchscreen interface. It's extremely responsive and works how you would expect, but I'm going to use the dials down here just so I don't get it grubby. So let's go from left to right, media/radio. So we've got DAB radio, FM and AM. We can also connect up our own phone via Bluetooth to play our own music. We can connect up via USB. We can adjust our sound system just here. But we've also got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto too. So you might have already seen from the photos in the advert that I've connected up my phone. But don't worry, if you haven't got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you can still connect up your own music via Bluetooth or USB, and you've also got built-in satellite navigation too. So here's your first menu. This will just have your destination input. You can save your favorite destinations too and view recent destinations. And then here's the map. So we can use the dials to zoom in and out, but of course a great perk of it being a touchscreen, we can move the map around, pinch and zoom like so. We can quickly see our points of interest, such as our petrol stations. Communications, so we can also use Bluetooth to connect up our phone book. Our contacts will be stored in here, as well as our recent calls, so no need to be looking at your phone whilst driving. You can keep it tucked away. You can use the buttons on the steering wheel as well to help you out with your hands free, but your contacts will be stored on the iDrive. Moving over to my vehicle, here you'll just have some additional vehicle settings, but a really handy feature is your vehicle status. This will show you if there's any issues, any faults with the car, if there's anything maintenance wise which is due. So here are our menus down here. We've got a tyre pressure monitor, so you'll get an alert if the tyre pressure is low. Your engine oil level likewise, and then check control. We can see if there's any issues with the car, so in this case there are none. And service requirements, so it will always tell you if your engine oil, brake fluid is due, and it's got your service history stored on here as well. If we put the car into reverse, we'll see our reversing camera. This is an upgrade from the factory too. And then we've got our obstacle marking and guidelines too. So as we turn the wheel, the guidelines will move for us. Of course, extremely handy for our bay or parallel parking. And then we've got our front and rear sensors too. Let's put the car back into park. So down here, we've got our dual zone climate controls. We've got the max AC button, which is really handy on BMWs. This will just shoot a load of cold air straight away. Really handy for a day like today. But we've got our separate temperature gauges on the left and right hand side, and likewise for the seat heating. So underneath the hexagonal trim here, just got a couple of cup holders, some storage, your USB port, your lock and wheel nut is tucked away nicely here for you. And then we've got a neat and simple center console. Our gear stick, of course it is, we have got paddle shifters too. And then we've got our driver select modes down here. So we've got Comfort, Eco Pro and Sport. We keep it in Comfort for now. Eco Pro is really handy for your motorway driving, so this will keep the miles per gallon as high as possible. And you've also got that sporty mode as well, if you want to give it that little bit of an extra kick. Then we've got our electronic handbrake and auto hold function. Under the armrest, you've just got just a little bit more storage. Up above, the sunroof, so that is operated by pressing this button here. One hard press towards the rear of the car will open it up for you. And then one more hard press to the nose will close it, and then another hard press will close the sun blind. Like so. Lastly, on the steering wheel, I just want to show you that you can operate the column electrically by pressing this button here. Cruise control and speed limiter is on your left hand side. So that's the front cabin. Let's have a look at the rest of the car. Oops, child lock on the back as well. So of course we've got the exact same seat upholstery back here, the fine Napa exclusive leather seats. We've got plenty of room in the 5 Series, plenty of head and leg room. You'll also see your ambient lighting. Perhaps you can see that in the dark. You'll see that on the inner door panels. You've got seat heating for the rear as well, so you've got climate control as well as 2 buttons for the seat heating. Moving on to the rear, you'll notice the privacy glass extends all the way to the rear pane. We'll have a quick look at this M Sport spoiler. Makes all the difference in my opinion. You can operate the boot by pressing the button once or the button on the key. That'll open automatically for us. And then we've got all this space in the back. We have got some additional storage. Oh, there's just a little bit of the tree which is falling down. We've got a false floor down here which can be used as additional storage. And then on the left hand side we've got a nice little rucksack for your charger, which you might have already seen in the advert photos. That's tucked away nicely in there. On the near side front, you'll notice this is where you plug in for your charging. So if you're interested in buying the 530e, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages, so if either of those options intrigue you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms of Facebook, Instagram or WhatsApp, so if you have any questions or queries about our cars, or you need to know some details of your part exchange, then please feel free to message us on those platforms too. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.